Hi, Amy. I'm living in Chrysalis. I forgot the other phone that I normally use to monitor chats, but nobody's in here anyway, so hopefully we'll be okay for a minute. Oh, whoops! I accidentally forgot my drink too. Well, I'll wait till a couple people come in here before I get into all that. So, yeah, it's been weird. It's been weird. Oh, for anybody who may be coming in new or catching me on the replay, obviously, because nobody's here yet. Normally in real life, I do, some makeup hauls, some reviews, some funny looks and collabs. I just mostly play around with makeup here. But of course, nothing is normal. For instance, my channel banner has on my artwork, it has a posted schedule. But I had surgery in November, and basically ever since then, nothing has been normal. Nothing's been on schedule. I've just been kind of for the most part, popping on live here and there as I can. Nobody's there yet. Okay, well, hang on one sec. I'm gonna get myself. Okay, somebody's here. Somebody's here. Okay. I'm gonna be right back. I'm going to... Mama Cora, hi. Okay, good. In case somebody else comes in, just tell them I'll be right back. I've got to grab a couple things that I forgot to grab on my way to come to my little filming area. I will be right back. Don't leave me. Okay. I'm coming. Sorry about that. You still there, I hope. Okay. So I've got my phone I normally use to monitor the chat because things tend to get a little bit weird. Okay, let me go back here. Back to the channel. Here we go. Live. Okay, awesome. Thank you. I don't think I've seen you before, Mama Cora. Do make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. So, what's poppin'? The hobbyist, hello. Yeah, so obviously things have been weird. Oh, awesome. You got a notification. I didn't know you. I guess I didn't recognize your name from any comments. So it's so great that you're here, Mama Cora. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's been weird. It's been lonely. At least my husband's here and we actually are good together. So it hasn't been totally insane. Plus, I've been homebound for a lot for the last few months anyway, because of foot surgery in words. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. But I had foot surgery in November, and so I've been... Hang on, there's a Facebook alert here I want to get rid of. So I've been home a lot anyway, and honestly, I'm not sure whether that makes it better or worse. You know, it's because I've already spent so much time, just at home, alone, mostly doing some live streams here and there. But the really weird part is I got back to work for 1 week. I was back to work for 1 week when all this went down. Yeah. So it was like, ugh. I'm just like, are you kidding me? I just got back to work, and that was after a 6-week absence turned into a 13-week one. Yeah, work a week and then get sent home. Exactly. So it's craziness. And now, of course, everything's shut down, but excuse me, it's still too chilly for me to be able to just, go outside and take walks and stuff like that because I have intrinsic asthma, which is triggered by cold air. So pretty much anything below 60 degrees and I stay inside. I can't do it, which is just so dull. I took my car out for a walk today. Mostly the last couple days I've been taking my car out a little bit just because, well, for one thing, we have on-street parking. And the other thing, of course, is to just leave your car sit without running too long is not a good thing. So I try to take it out. Plus, I like to monitor the situation. So I'll just drive a little bit and drive through the town, kind of see what's going on. Mama Cora's work won't close. She says, it's too hot here in Florida. I should send you some of our heat. Oh, that sounds so nice right now. I'm just prepping my face for my bucket of shame dive in a little bit. But yeah, it's kind of crazy because there's nothing to do. Like I tried to go to Home Goods the other day to restock on these Torani syrups. They're the syrups that you use in coffee, but I wanted to get some more because I use them to sweeten and flavor plain Greek yogurt. It's rather than buy the kind that's all sugary, I mix my own, and I usually use those coffee syrups. So it's great because I'll have like toffee or Irish cream, Greek yogurt flavored, which is pretty awesome. They closed your Marshalls. Oh no, that is sad. The grocery stores are still open, yes. And I make the occasional foray into the grocery stores. I'm probably gonna have to go tomorrow just to pick a few things up. But also just to see somewhat of humanity, even though I have a mask on my face. I had one because my physical therapy place, on my last appointment, they gave me one, and then they subsequently shut down for the interim. Awesome. But my husband was working for a day hab for the mentally disabled, and they just shut down. But he had a handful of masks in his pocket, in his coat pocket, that he just found the other day when he went to wash his coat. And someone I kind of know on Facebook was requesting face masks for an elderly person. So I just popped a few in the mail. Those should be going out tomorrow. And my youngest sister, Dolly, she's experimenting with making the fabric ones now. So hopefully I'll have a few fabric ones in a bit. I asked her to send us a few and just send one to that person in Ithaca. So hopefully that'll help. At least the mail's still running. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this absolute. Oh. I'm trying to come up with words that aren't complete filth, but it's really difficult because this person is absolute trash. Someone I knew in school. Kind of idiot though. We're in graduate school. He's sitting behind me and he pulls my hair like we're in kindergarten. It's the stupidest thing on the planet. But yeah. He seemed skeptical that he started making some cracks about the post office not staying open. I'm like, nah, the post office will still stay open. My dad was in the post office. My dad worked for the post office for over 40 years. They're gonna stay running. But what I can't believe. Okay, the hobbyist is still working. Are you working like right now and just kind of listening in, or do you mean just you know, or like just working? Because I work with kids, so the schools are all shut. So that's the after school program's shut. Substitute teaching is shut. But yes, at least we have the mail and the internet. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine trying to deal without this. Deal with all of this without the internet. I mean, I think it's the only thing that's kept us sane. Although I've certainly been, when I do take the car out for a walk, I I have been listening to the classic hit station. Guess you start teaching tomorrow. What? What do you mean? Social. They stopped the mail in DC about 25 years ago, but that was a snowstorm. Yeah, and there was a postal strike when I was a kid. I remember that because my dad took us to like a Christmas party at the Union Hall during the strike. But there's not going to be a postal strike now. No way. It's just too essential. Okay, let me find something to put on my lips, mostly because they're feeling dry. I did some kind of grungy work today. Some animals tore up a garbage bag on the back porch. So I tried to clean that up as best as I could without some of it was frozen to the porch though, so that's entertaining. Yeah, hobbyists, they want the kids to be homeschooled here too. My son's actually at his mom's, or my stepson's at his mom's right now, because he has little sisters. So yeah, they're so yeah, he's home. I had to pick up a packet for him from the school. So I did that. And people were still too close together. That made me very uncomfortable. But a staffer was kind enough to go through the line and pick up all the stuff for me, so I didn't have to do all that. Because, the asthma is real here. Mama Cora says, my son isn't old enough for school yet. Even without this, I almost want to homeschool him. I can understand. I can. I don't know. It really depends on the family and the kid, and there's a lot of factors that go into whether homeschooling can be a success. But I will say, as my bestie homeschooled her 3 kids, and she did it very well. But you know what? She spent a fortune doing it too. I mean, and not just time, but money. She had to spend a lot of money in order to do this properly. So, it's something to consider. Time, money, temperament, all of that. But she was an educational psychology major in college anyway. So there's that. Okay, eyebrows. Anything else I should do before I start dipping into my bucket of shame? But yeah, I've been in a very kind of strange mood. Like I was just super, the other day I was just panicky. And then yesterday, all I could do was sit and watch like 80s and 90s movies. And not even like the good ones, but stuff like, Down to Earth. The one where Chris Rock inhabits the body of an old white millionaire. Oh, let's see. Earth Girls Are Easy. Stuff like that. The classics. Just absolute stupid, mindless. But that's kind of where my headspace has been. I've been listening to the classic hit station when I drive, which of course now the classic hit station is 80s and 90s. Like, oh, okay, I'm the classic hits audience. But yeah, I was actually jamming out to what is it? Self-Esteem when I was in the waiting for the drive-through in Arby's, and I gave the girls at the window a good giggle. Oh, you don't think you've seen that, Cora? Oh my goodness. It's so dumb. It's so dumb, but yeah. I wanted to watch the one where Chris Rock runs for president, but but that was for rent on Prime. And you know what I don't understand is why, when everybody is locked in, why would they still have movies for rent or for purchase? They should just have their entire catalog just open. Oh, I grew up kind of sheltered too, but I was I was in college in the 90s though, so I undertook to educate myself. Okay, let me dip into my bucket of shame. Now, Cora's kind of new here, so she's not familiar with the bucket of shame. The hobbyist knows. So, what I have here is a basket. I have a basket of eyeshadow palettes that I purchased and not used or shown on my channel at all. So what I'm trying to do is go through them, and then I just random pick one and try it on and see what I think. And it's a perfect time to do this because I can't shop now. There's nowhere to shop. So I'm gonna just stick my hand and grab something. Oh, this should be fun. Kingdom Boy, hello. So I have a neon palette here from BYS. This was part of a giveaway prize. So this should be fun. Okay, goes perfectly with the 80s and with the 80s theme of a lot of the movies and music I've been watching. Mama Cora says she's got a small bag of rejects, things that won't touch her face again. Like what? Why won't they touch your face again? Okay, so you know what? I'm going to go a little crazy here because why not? What am I going to do? Go somewhere? Yeah, this is not my normal thing at all. But I did make myself some neon clothes in the 80s. I would sew at home because we was po, and that was actually back when sewing your own clothes was cheaper than just buying them in the store. These things have since changed somewhat. Oh, terrible shadow that doesn't perform, liquid liner that won't dry and runs everywhere. Oh, okay. Well, oh boy, yeah. So what are you gonna do? Just pitch them in the trash, or are you gonna come up with a plan for them? Okay, I'm gonna go really crazy here, and I'm gonna take this this very bright light yellow green here, and I'm going to use that as a setting shade. Clearly, I've lost my mind. James Lil of This and That. Oh, Jamie's Lil of This and That. Hello, how are you? And Kingdom Boy is just laying in bed. Yeah. How's the leg doing, dude? It's going to take you a while to heal up, huh? Mama Cora says, I might save him for a video, just send them to one of my friends and have him rip products. That could be fun. It's been weird, Jamie. It's been very weird. Oh, my mood's been changing a lot, and I go from panic to despair to calm to an odd contentment. I don't know. I think pretty much everybody's going through something similar where you just don't really know what to expect of your own mental state. So, yeah, I don't know. There's just so much weird. It's just all so strange. Okay. So what am I going to do with this? Well, obviously I'm going to wind up using this green as the Faux Art shade. I'm just going to go into it. And normally I would not use this as like a whole palette. I would use maybe a color as an accent piece, but clearly desperate times call for desperate measures, and yeah. Let's put it this way. Right before I came on, I just finished watching Detective Pikachu. Yeah, that's what I reduced myself to. Detective Pikachu. Actually, it was kind of cute. But let's see. I'm up to date on Outlander. I'm still waiting for the next season of The Green Baby Show, aka The Mandalorian. Let's see what else. I don't know. I can't even think anymore, really. Okay, this is kind of fun. Actually, these two colors I kind of like together. Not like to wear for normal, but for an occasion, perhaps. Of course, they go with absolutely nothing else in this palette. I don't know. Should I just pull out another one and see what I can do to this, or should I just go insane here? Screw it. I'll just go insane. Oh, Mama Cora likes likes Detective Pikachu. It's fun. It's fun. It is. So let's see. I'm gonna go with the orange in the. No, I just did orange in an outer corner. No, I'm gonna do pink on the outer. No, purple. I'm gonna do purple on the very outer corner here. And this is a purple shimmer, so this should be interesting. Pick another palette, you mean, Cora? Oh, shoot, I already put the purple on here. Okay, I'll pick, yeah, what the heck. I'll pick another palette. See if I can find something to complement this. All right, I will do that. Let's see, what can I find? I'm just digging my hand under here. I'm grabbing something. Okay. This might make a look. Okay, because I've got this sort of neon yellow green, and then I've got this neon green, right? And this is, oh right, this BYS, this is called just 15 neons? Why is it 15 neons? There's 5. Okay, well, this is the Butter London Glaze and Shimmering Eye Palette. And this is all shimmer shades. Look how pretty that is. Okay, I'm gonna have to clean off this brush a second because I had already put that purple on there. Okay. If I can, aha, here we go. There's my color change. More to work with. Okay, all right. You haven't used any Butter London except nail polish. I've never used their nail polish. But this is beautiful. This is a beautiful palette. Okay, I'm gonna go with this outer shade here because this is the darkest. This is called Satin Bronze. She pretty. Hey, just nice. But I'm gonna use that for the outer corner. Unless, hang on, let me swatch this other color here. I don't think it's as dark though. This one's called Smoky Quartz. Nope, definitely using the Satin Bronze. That's the darkest. Oh, Cora says, it's wonderful. My favorite is HRH Royal Purple. Okay, I'm gonna just go into this bronze and what's the color again? Satin bronze, right? And just go into the outer corner. I'm gonna laugh if I actually get a look out of these two palettes. This is gonna be kind of funny. Oh, I haven't tried any of their nail polishes yet. I've kind of sworn off buying nail polish because I have a whole, like one of those Soho train cases full of nail polish and nail stuff. Plus, I don't wear that nail polish on my hands anyway. I have a whole kit of gel, like the UV gel polishes, and the light and the whole thing. I haven't been wearing them in some time because I've been trying to give my nails a break because it is kind of hard on them. But when I get to a point where I'm feeling the need to wear nail polish again, I'm going to do that again. Mama Cora says, I have too many, but I just ordered the new Hollow Taco collection. I have not ordered any. But again, I only wear normal nail polish on my feet. So Hollow Taco would be kind of lost on me, really. Now, Hollow Taco comes up with a UV gel or an LED gel where I can make it last, then awesome. Your nails break without polish. Yeah, my nails, actually, since I've been leaving them alone, they're a lot thicker and stronger. But when I would polish them all the time, with all the removals, it would really weaken my nails. Back in the day, I used to get like a gel coat on top before they did the UV. Before they did the UV gel polishes, they did the UV gel coats, and I used to do those all the time. And with me, I was always very picky because I wanted them thin so that they look more natural. And I only found a few people that could do it right. And then I would get when they started doing the actual polishes, that was fantastic because that, for me, that skipped a step. But then my husband suggested that I just buy the stuff and do it at home, and sure. So I did that, and he was right. It's nice because I can just sit there and watch TV and for a couple hours and do it. Oh, Cora says she might do gel polish. She's been working on quite a lot, but Christine seems to favor regular and polished. Yeah, probably. I mean, it's kind of her gig, and you can change it up more often and without as much damage to your nails. So I get it. But just for me, I personally prefer to just go it. Oh, Jaden, hi, honey, how are you? Boy, this is really starting to spread. Hey, I was gonna ask, when you guys do those special effects wounds on your hands, what are you using for the paste? Is that flour or what is that? Jaden's in one of the kids from the after school program, so I'm so glad you're here, honey. It's so nice to see you. I've been so bored. So bored. Oh my gosh. So okay. Is that let me pull my yeah. I'm gonna just add a little bit more there. It's just so funny using this little flour and Vaseline. Thanks. I'm gonna play with that. No, I'm gonna play with that. Although flour in my house is a bit harder to come by. But I'll see what I can do. That was fun. And then what, fake blood, honey? Do you guys use fake blood or do you use, like, I thought I saw some fake blood. The kids have been doing, the week I went back, the kids were doing a lot of these special effects wounds. They're pretty awesome, actually, and they look really good in photos. Nice and gory. Wow. Well, yeah, I think you were right, Mama. Mama Cora, this is looking pretty... Woo! Whoops, I'm dropping my brushes all over the place. Let me just blend this up a bit. It's looking a little rough right there. Let's blend that out. Huh. This is actually turning into something. Okay, all right. So let me pick the next shade. For the inner corner, I think I'm going to go with Splendor. It's this one right here. Ooh, is she pretty? Oh, I'm such a klutz, I swear. I would drop my head if it weren't attached. It's sad. But yeah, Jaden, I was just saying how bored I am, and it was so weird because I only got to go back to work for a week, and then I'm shut up in my house again. So bored. But better bored than sick, right? So I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, staying home for the most part. And I'm starting to wear a mask when I go out. But it's boring. And my kid's with his mom and his little sisters because we think it's best for him to stay there. I figure the little girls need him more than we do. And well, that and I want him to at least stay there through the 2-week incubation period, so he doesn't bring it back to us because I am one of the vulnerable people. However, if his stepdad comes back, then we'll have to, because his stepdad's working out of state. So if he comes back, then we'll get him sooner because they don't get along. Cora says she goes from house to car, then to work. They sent everyone home to work, but in her department, they can't do that. If you don't mind, Cora, what do you do? Yeah, I was just chatting on Facebook earlier with someone I've known for freaking forever, but she does payroll at Costco and she can't work from home either. Which was a surprise. I'd figure payroll could work from home, but apparently there are other duties involved. Oh, medical records. Yeah, they need you right now. Okay, you know what? Just because I want to, I'm going to go with this rose gold shade here. Isn't she pretty? This will be my middle of the lid shade. You're off site, so no patients. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, still vital and no patient exposure. I've mostly had to do some shopping, especially because I'm gluten-free. So of course, I'm gluten-free and my husband's sensitive to MSG. So between the two of us, food shopping is always more of a challenge. So it takes more and it takes longer and I have to go to more stores, and especially now that so much is getting cleaned out. It's just like, I'll probably have to go to the store again tomorrow or the next day, but I'm trying to avoid it as much as possible, but it is what it is. Okay, so here's where I'm at so far. This is a look. I wouldn't have thought it with these two palettes together. Who knew? You don't think you could cook without gluten or MSG? Oh, no. Yeah. I can imagine how difficult it must seem. I mean, we've been doing it for years, but thanks, Cora. But it's crazy because a lot of times my husband will send me out with a grocery list, and he always say, "Well, what's taking you so long?" I'm like, because the list you gave me takes 4 stores. 4 stores before I can get all of this stuff. Thanks, Golden Coin. It's so good to see you. Oh, by the way, I know you asked a while back about me doing like, like PayPal or Venmo or something. So I do have links to all of those. It's not in my description right now because YouTube fills in like an auto description, like they fill in a description while I'm live. But usually after the lives, I go back in and I fix stuff. And I'm not e-begging, certainly, but you did ask me about it, so I'm just letting you know I did put some stuff up. I think the only one I haven't signed up for is coffee, which I should probably do that. But let's see, I did Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal. Not that I expect anything to happen with them, but I'm just throwing the links up. I'm not an e-beggar. And I'm not desperate for anything right now. I'm mostly just bored and wish I could try out some new stuff, but I have a bucket here, my basket of shame, so I'm good for the moment. My dad's kicking me a couple of bucks to keep the phone and internet on. Yes. Yeah, the most recent ones. Like the most recent lives, because I only signed up for them the week I started back to work. So like, what was it, last week, the week before? I'm losing track. I don't know anymore. No, we've been home for a whole week, right? It's craziness. But yeah. But I'm only mentioning it because you asked it. You asked me about it before. At some point, maybe I'll like post them up there. But I like the way this looks. I think it looks kind of classy, just plain there. So I don't know. You just buy for yourself for fun. I don't expect my channel to go anywhere. Well, I didn't for a while. I actually didn't know that people could make money out of it when I first started, but I quickly learned. And it would be a great side hustle for me if I can get it to that point. Oh, excuse me. Because my husband is disabled. So I'm really it for like dependable financial support for my little family unit. I'm going to go ahead and put Smile on. And yes, I'm using my phone as a mirror. But yeah, it's kind of crazy though, because with all the medical stuff, plus I had some other things happen that just really derailed my career. I mean, I'm not doing anything, and I haven't been doing anything in my career field for gosh, a couple of years. And and while I'd like to, while I'm thinking about going back into it, I've got a lot of hoops to jump through, and many of them require money that I don't have. So, it's just a vicious cycle, really. You don't have money, so then you're stuck in bullcrap, and then it's I don't know. And someday maybe I'll be ready to talk about that stuff here, but I'm not ready yet. There's a lot. So let me go into some concealer to clean all this up and work on these eye bags. I wound up being up all night, and then I did not wake up until 5 p.m. Oh, Cora just started her job recently. She's just happy there's steady work right now. Oh, I know. And with me, because I've had some medical issues with my feet, what's been great about about not having a normal job is I've been doing things where they'll put up with me taking off for months at a time. Like I substitute teach, so I can pick it up and put it down as I need, which was great until the schools shut down. Um, but then also the after school program that keeps me in a little bit of money, and more importantly, I it makes me eligible for the New York disability. So when I was out for surgery, I was getting like $100 a week, which isn't a lot, but it's better than a sharp stick in the eye. It helps. Oh, Cara Jean, hi. How are you? How are you holding up? I swear, I've just been like all over the place. But I wanted to come back on before I just like never came back on again. Oh, your mom was a sub nurse. Okay, yeah, my mom was she was a nursing home nurse part-time for decades. And then she was again at one of those overnight at home nurses. Unemployment club. Oh, yeah, see, I wasn't working full time, so I don't think I'm eligible for unemployment. Yeah, it's been crazy. It's like, but I'm trying to work on my bug list. Like 805 bird. Hey, how are you? It's been something. I don't know what it's been, but it's been something. However, my since my son hasn't been here and we fumigated his room, it's actually almost looking like a person lives there, which of course will get screwed up the second he comes back. But it actually looks pretty good right now. I just have to put up one curtain rod and curtain, and then I'm good. Oh no, I don't get any more disability, hon. I used it up. I'm not gonna be eligible for disability until mid-July. And then what they do is they look at your previous 2 months worth of work. I don't know if I'm going to have any at this point. So, unless the school winds up, unless the schools wind up coming back online, coming back into regular function when they projected, because right now they're closed until I think it's the 14th. So if they reopen the 14th or shortly after, then that'll actually work, because then I could get get a couple months worth of work in for the end of the school year, and then hopefully take the summer off to get my other foot done. That's my hope. I'm very nervous about doing this summer program this summer because it involves a lot of walking around. Last summer was absolutely miserable for me. But now I have one repaired foot and one bad foot. One repaired but recovering foot, and then one that's still bad. So they're very different now, and I'm actually really concerned about whether it would be a good idea to walk around all day, every day. Oh, let's see. Cara Jean says it's April 7th where she is, but she knows they're going to reevaluate and prolong it. I hope they don't have to do that with ours. I really hope. I don't know though. I'm very nervous about that, because you've heard rumors of July and August. Well, then what? Like just closing up for the school year? I have heard that some school districts have. I don't know about in New York, but I think in other places, some school districts have just closed for the year. Ours is now doing like online learning, distance learning. So I'm really hoping it'll come back. My other concern, of course, is because if they do close early, then my husband loses like a third of his income, because right now the only thing that's keeping him getting I think it's $710 a month for the kid, because my husband's on Social Security. But the only reason why he gets that $710 a month is because he's still in school. So if they close school for the rest of the year, then there's an income loss. So the whole thing is just making me very nervous. Yeah, online is definitely better than nothing. Oh, okay. Hey, Kingdom Boy, you can't get a hold of Carter right now? Well, maybe he's sleeping or something. I think a lot of us, our sleep cycles are all screwy now because we don't have work and there isn't really anything to do or anywhere to go. So, you eat, you sleep, maybe putz around in your house, watch TV, and that's about it, really. J-Star 30K giveaway. What? I don't know anything about this. Jeffree Star is giving away $30,000? Go on. That would solve a lot of problems. I don't know anything about this. Girl, will you send me the link? Like, DM it to me or something? Just Amy and Chrysalis. Yeah, $30,000 would solve a lot of problems. Excuse me. Twitter. Okay, I'll I'll check Twitter when I get off of here. $30,000. Yeah, that would help a lot. Cora says, I would love to enter that, but I would feel bad if I won. So many other people more deserving. Yeah, not a problem I have. I deserve plenty. Oh, wait. Actually, since I did this, I just dropped the BYS palette. Let me do a little inner corner highlight. I'm going to take, I think I'm going to take this kind of gold shade here. What's this called? Stargaze. And I'm going to inner corner it here. My pinky fits very nicely in the inner corner. There we go. Oh, I'm so sparkly. See how sparkly I am? I'm so fancy. I'm so fancy. Yeah, I have no shame. I need some money. I'm okay for the moment, but I'm very nervous on what's going to happen over the next month or two. So then that's really why I want to blow up my channel. And truthfully, the best thing, one of the best things that people can do to help me right now, if they don't have, money to throw into my accounts, is to run my playlists. There's a nice one called All on my channel. Just go in the playlist. Right now, everything I have is in one of 5 playlists. But there's also a playlist that says All, because I'm really trying to get monetized. I need 4,000 watch hours in order to be eligible for YouTube monetization. I am now at 2,700. So, or I should say the channel is now at 2,700. So I really need some help to get some more of those hours. Oh, let's see. Cora says, I'm still working, as is everyone in the house. Then they're sending checks from the government. Yeah, I'll believe it when it hits my doorstep. I don't know what provisions they're going to have, because nobody here is working full time. I mean, I'm part-time at an after-school program, and I substitute teach. And I'd just been off for 13 weeks, and I worked 1 week before I came back. Oh, okay, good. So Carter's all right. Excellent. I'm going to spray my face. I'm not going to use my good stuff, my Slay All Day. I'm going to use the cheap Believe Beauty stuff that I actually bought for my brushes, really. But I'm just home, so it doesn't matter. I didn't even bother to put my primer on because I got tired of wasting it. I don't want to waste my primer. Yeah, that stuff's not cheap. Right now, for foundation, I'm using a couple of old Mary Kay ones that I'm just trying to get rid of, really. So I suppose this is good for that. But yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong. If a check hits my door, I'm going to be very happy. Because, and truthfully, I think that they're really going to have to. If they don't want riots, it's going to have to happen because everything is just so crazy right now. Oh, hang on. I'm picking up my palette. So I am hoping that someone will have the good sense to mail me a big fat freaking check every month until things sort out. I'm so nervous. But I think we all are, and nobody knows what's happening. Nobody knows what's going to happen, and I think this is just an incredibly stressed out country. Oh, your rose is a bit strong. Mine's jasmine. Holy cow! I think mine is the strongest one they have, and it's like I'm being assaulted. it's like someone's like beating my face into a flower patch. It's so strong, but it's lovely, and even the scent stays. So it's almost like it winds up almost mixing with your perfume. I'm gonna probably try something a bit gentler next time, but she's pretty. Hi Carter, hello. It's so nice to see you. Hey, when you're in the shower, can you just leave it running for a few so I can get the so I can get the watch hours, babe? Thank you. Besides, people, it helps that people stay at least 20 minutes. Otherwise, it kind of screws with my analytics. But the big thing now is my push for monetization. Run a playlist, especially that lovely one that says all. Let it run when you're asleep or something, or on an extra device. I'm not too proud to beg. I'm really not. My big goal is to have this monetized by the channel's 2nd anniversary, which is May 23rd. So I really want to have all the hours in by May 1st because it takes YouTube some time to get it going. Oh, but yes. And obviously, do I think I'm going to be able to make a living out of this anytime soon? No. At some point in life, that would be awesome, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Yeah. Yeah, Kingdom Boy said he was trying to reach you. But yeah, it's crazy. It's just like I just don't know anymore, but nobody else does either. It's like we all don't know anything that's happening. What's on Instagram, Kara Jean? Oh, she's DM'd me a screenshot. Excellent. Okay, cool. No problem, hon. I will definitely take a look at it when I'm done here. Oh, that reminds me. I do have a very small, social media haul. Now, the stand that my phone is on right now is broken. The top part that holds the phone on is broken. So I have to set the phone on it very carefully. So I did pick up a couple other things to help the channel. But I haven't set any of it up yet because I've been in a mood. Okay. So the first is, and I've got to play around with this and see how this is going to work. I bought a tripod. This is the kind with the bendy legs. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm actually kind of encouraged by this because there are some things I want to do where I'd actually have to be sitting in a different location. So I'm kind of excited about this. I'm going to play with it and see if I can make that work for me. Also, I picked up. Oh, yes. Hang on. My husband wants me. Yes?
You took the trash out?
Yes, and I took care of the back porch.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Love you too.
Take that.
You're welcome. Okay. Then I got a selfie stick. I purchased a selfie stick before my surgery, but it was broken from the outset. Like it was missing a screw when I opened it. So that was a big fail. But I have a selfie stick because I want to do a little bit of vlogging, kind of, around the house, maybe when the weather gets better, out for a walk. And then I did pick up one more accessory, which is a clip-on ring light. So, yes. So I have new social media accessories. I'm excited about expanding my content. So we'll see how that goes when I'm not in a mood. I've been in a mood for days, but I am liking this look. I'm going to have to remember this combination for, when I go back out amongst humanity again. I think that turned out really well. Oh, that'd be awesome, Kara. But I actually think I'm going to get off now. So, if anybody just wants to, throw on a playlist, I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, I do think I'm going to get off now. I'm still I'm still not feeling quite right. I don't feel like my perky self, but I'm trying to kind of come back. Good night, 805 Bird. It was so great to see you. It's so great to see you all. I'm going to try to come back on either tomorrow or the next day. I'm trying to get some sense of normalcy back into my life, as much as I can, stuck in the house all the time. But thank you all so much for coming in, for supporting my channel. If you're coming in on the replay, thank you. I really appreciate all of you. I will see you soon, 805 Bird. I've missed you guys too. I've just been, you know how like sometimes you just get in a mood and you just know that like if you go hang out with your friends, you're not going to be any fun. That's kind of how I've been the last few days. So I'm trying to come out of that, and I really appreciate you guys so much, especially during this weird, stressful time. So thank you all so much. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And I will see you all very soon. Hopefully tomorrow or the next day. Good night. Stay safe.